Hello, welcome to Lemon Studios, where we talk anything and everything entertainment. I'm, of course, Lemon himself, Zeke Lemon, and this is my review for The Penguin Episode 3. But before we get into that, let's get the house cleaning out of the way, shall we? I'm going to leave a like, comment below, let me know your thoughts on The Penguin, and of course, hit that subscribe button as it helps me grow into my YouTube career. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, all that out of the way, let's get into the review. So, if you've seen my other two episodes, you know that I am absolutely loving the show. To me, it's the biggest surprise of the year so far for me personally. Because, I just really thought, after House of the Dragon and The Boys, that, those would be the two that would be, I'll be fighting back and forth with on what is truly my favorite show of 2024, because both of those were absolutely great. Not that there's, still great quality television out there. It's just, with how my tastes are, I just knew, okay, these are the two that are going to be fighting for the top spot. And then along came this Penguin, man, because he might be it. He might be number one if it keeps up this level of quality. Episode 3 to me is the absolute best episode of the series so far. And that is due to the fact that I think with the focus of Victor and just really us getting to relate to him more and feel for him a lot more, this whole cold open taking place pre-flood. And getting to know his family and understanding why he is deciding to stay with Oz. And not only that, where, the come to Jesus moment where, you decide, okay, you can be good. You can go and you can live this hard life, or you can go the other way and you can stay with Oz. And that whole scene in the kitchen with his dad, that whole scene establishes why he is going to stay and not go off with with his girlfriend, where he's like, look, man, you all that asking for more money. And then the dad's like, nope, we're good here. Life is happy and good. And, they're staying in that small apartment. And then when the flood goes off, and first of all, to stay on Victor's perspective, the horror behind that, where, you see the bombing happening and then it's coming down and you see the bridge collapsing with how the water was going. You see the gravel from the top of the roof, and then you just see it slam into his apartment where he realizes, I just lost my parents. Is just so horrifying, so heartbreaking, where you can just see like, okay, look, this is some bad crap that I am in. But when he gets, this $1,000, he's on a salary, Oz is really taking him under his wing. He actually really cares about him. Like, that was the other thing with it, like, focusing on this relationship between Oz and Victor. And Oz and Sophia, too, where, surely this guy is going to really backstab us, because he really shows that he is truly a villain. He has some redeeming qualities. He does care about Victor. And I do believe he wasn't lying when he says he cares about Sophia. But at the end of the day, he is going to make sure that he takes care of himself first. Where once Victor does decide to stay and not go off with his girl, he gets out, he takes the car, he's right there. He's home free. But again, he goes back to how his dad was when, him and Oz were having that lunch scene as well, going, look, a working man's life, that a mechanic, that should be the American dream, is a good paying job, but it's not. And their scene that they have in the bathroom as well, where Victor's like, yeah, my dad died and we were living this really hard life, and here I am, I got $1,000. I was able to put her into this nice place. She was able to get out like with no worries. I was able to get out of jail from this car where I just go, look, I don't have any money. I'm going to stay because it's much easier this way. And then the immediate drop when he gets to the area and Oz is about to, be taken out by the Maroonies because they realize, hey, we've been set up. Although that doesn't really make any sense. Quick bit, like, this is the only thing that's I found like somewhat bad about the show. Because don't the Maroonies know that he's a double agent? Like, yeah, no, he's totally screwing them over, don't get me wrong. But don't they know he's a double agent? So how would they know that he's screwing them over? He is, but how would they know? You know what I mean? But yeah, he gets back over there, runs the guy over, and you just see the immediate regret on Victor's face. They drive off. He leaves Sophia behind after having this beautiful human heart-to-heart moment with her, and after seeing their whole relationship be built up and how Sophia is even having fun with Oz, with them going back and forth with all the deals that they were making, it was just a hell of an episode, and it was very, very human as well. It just felt very natural, and it just felt very real. Like, I really felt like I was in there with them, and just, just going along for the ride. And I really do think, Colin Farrell as Oz, as the Penguin, it deserves an Emmy nomination. I do not remember the girl, the actress who's playing Sophia Falcone, but she for sure deserves Emmy recommendation as well. I mean, she is just so scary, but yet so sincere. Like, she plays all these different emotions, and the way that this character just comes to life, it is just truly, it's one of my favorite performances of the year so far. Is again, I think her last name's Matoni. I'm not sure, but the woman who's playing Sophia Falcone to me is like one of my best performances of the year so far. But what did y'all think of the episode? Comment below, let me know. If you made it this far, please leave a like. I would greatly appreciate that. And hit that subscribe button as we do continue on this journey together. I would greatly appreciate that as well. Only had the fumble at the end there. But until next time, guys, I'll see you here at Limit Studios.